And welcome back, this is ballerscuba with more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm joined as always by my, need to remind myself about them, squad of Ricky, Shulk, Charlotte, Dunban, Ryan, and Melia. When we last left off, it was a while ago for me. If you are watching this live as they go up, it probably was a long time for you too. I was sick for a little bit, so I don't think I need to do anything here on the party screen, but I do need to remind myself of where we are on art and skills. So let's take a look real quick. It looks like I do have enough to do something here. Air slash 13440. Anything less than that? Nope. All right, let's do air slash. We'll max that out, and we can just have everybody slowed and possibly, well, broken and possibly slowed all of the time. But we can kind of do that already. How are you doing? Pretty close to where you need to be. You still have a little bit of work. You could just learn something. It doesn't really matter what. We'll teach you Final Flicker then. That sounds good. We could teach you something as well. Once again, doesn't really matter, so we'll put it into Berserker here. Sure. Not necessarily my favorite for you because it's physical defense down, but I guess I'll do the job. Summon Ice still needs a lot of AP before we can do that. In terms of skills, aren't we all done? I thought we were done. Agility up. Critical hit rate up. Ether defense. Do you have a... Critical hit rate up 20%. So increases all resistance to all debuffs. Cuddly Hero has been learned. But I think I did not know that because I don't think I would have kept it on critical hit rate up. Ether defense, HP, agility, or block rate. We'll go with ether defense. You are done. Agility up is the most important thing for you. Strength up. Do I want strength up on you? I'd rather have physical defense up on you. So you stick there, and then ether on you. Okay, so that is how I want it to be set, but we are done with skills. In terms of where I need to go, I believe that I need to go back to the audience chamber. So let's go to Ascension Hall, and we will move forward from there. We are close to the end of the normal main story part of the game, and we are getting close to where we go off and start doing optional things, which of course there is a ton of since we have a whole new area to explore. So let's head in, start viewing some cutscenes.
Melia か。
皇家を守護する爵状が。やはり父上は。兄上。
What? That's not.
陛下は単身監獄島に赴かれた。このコートを守るために。
何故一人で行かせたのです。父上は。
陛下は知っておられたんだ。
So.
アルビース。
His name isn't Kalian in the Japanese version.
そして何をなさねばならぬのかを。まさか君が。そう。代々預言官が見せる予見の儀式でね。知っててなぜ陛下を？それが皇家をハイエンターを滑る者の責務だからさ。僕らはその崇高な意志を尊重しなくてはならない。だからって。分かってくれ、シュルク殿。
Wait.
それが長たる者の定めなのだ。
But we can change the future. Why are we all just going, yeah, his fate was decided, we can't change it?
ダンバンさん、責務だと定めだと何かっこつけてんだよ。そんなものと人一人の命とどっちが重てえのか考えるまでもねえだろう。お前もお前だメリア。何諦めてんだよ。お前にとっちゃ公主陛下じゃない親父さんなんだろう。
Nobody seems to care.
ならやることは一つだ。なあシルク。しかし俺たちはホームスだ。あんたらの縛りは関係ない。買ってやっても構うまい。
すまぬ、ダンバン殿。
It's kind of a weird scene for me.
じゃ、そういうことだ、メリア。
監獄島へ。
I don't know, this whole scene is just kind of weird. So, knowing where it goes, right? Well, this is kind of like the third time that I've seen it. But knowing where it goes, there's just a lot of things that are weird to me about it. By the way, we can't warp at this point. But the first thing is that we kind of pretend that destiny is sealed because Alvis saw the future. Shulk sees the future all the time and changes it. So why is it that when Alvis sees the future, that's permanent? But then number two, of all the people that say, screw your rules, we're going, it's Dunban? Dunban seems like a very by-the-book kind of guy, so it's kind of weird that he would really go against the orders of a different nation and be like, it doesn't matter, we're different. Granted, it worked for us last time, but last time we were, I don't know, it seemed a little different. It was us finding a loophole. This time it was, never mind your rules, we're doing it anyway. So, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but especially the idea of, well, his fate is sealed, it is his destiny to die here. That's news to me. Especially in this game where we go through and change the rules all the time. Doesn't make any sense. But we have to kind of just take the short trek out of here. Well, relatively short in the scope of Alcamoth, at least. But we're going to head out, and we're going to try to unlock the way to Prison Island. Then we will try to talk to everybody in town. Well, not everybody, but everybody with a name, and we'll see if there's quests to be done. Also, it turned sunny, which is nice. Last time it kind of locked into rain. I'm not sure that's going to happen this time, though. I'll be honest, I tried to record this section before, and it didn't work out so well for me. Or the wrong microphone.
古代ハイエンターの残した無人機。これで終わりなら良いのですが。
How does Fiora know all this? Did Mayneth give her memories or something?
なんなんだこいつら。監獄島に封じられた古代生物です。我らを敵とみなしているのでしょう。
これから会いに行く野郎の手下ってか。
おそらく。
めんどくせえ。
Yeah, once again, it seems like Fiora is the guide in that one. I'm just weirded out by today's cutscene so far. How did Fiora know that they were sealed within Prison Island? How did she know about the Hyentia? Like, it was a rumor to all the Homs. How did she know all these things? It had to be that Mayneth gave her memories somehow.
監獄島へは転移装置で行くのかい？
だが封印を解かねばならない。
封印？
監獄島への道は2つの封印によって塞がれているのだ。これを解除することにより門が現れ、道が開かれるのだ。
わかった。急ごう、メリア。
See, it said that he said everyone, but I thought he said move Melia. But what do I know? So we have a new quest, Path to Prison Island. Then we have the Sister Seals quest, of course, to do both of those. It's going to be a while before we do anything new this time around. But we're going to start by warping to the Serum Lighthouse, which is on Hovering Reef 4 here. And we're going to take the western teleporter. Are you special? Or not? Gonna go ahead and still get a lot of the collectibles. Especially once we get to Alcamoth, I'm still going to be going out of my way to make sure I get as many collectibles as I can. Even though it's not as big of a deal this time, I just kind of want to do it in the proper order. And that means going ahead sometimes. My proper order, if that makes sense, not necessarily the game's proper order. But back to hovering, well, not back this time, but to Hovering Reef 7 we go. And at this point, I want to take the northern one. I do want to kill the X, though. They have things that I like. And once again, not raining at all. Very sunny today. Down you go. I need a lot of things from them. I need the silver X plates. I need 2 of them, and I need 3 juicy meats from them. Juicy wild meat, technically it's called. And then the Palty Chromar. I'm going to be killing a lot of Chromar. I'm going to leave them alone for now. But Peeling Kirchice, he's going down. Definitely going to kill him. He cannot be allowed to stand. There we go. Need to try to get chain attacks going, even if it kills this first guy very, very quickly. Alright, affinity coin is ours. Say sorry. And we should be able to do a headshot to finish the job. Yeah. Alright, we can get a slick Chromar stone. I should have enough of those. Yeah, nothing spectacular there. Sure, I'll take another stone. Alright, then from here we want to continue north. We will eventually find where we can unseal the seal. But for now, we kill X's. Or just X. It's probably just X. The plural of X is X. Silver X plate, that's number 2. So now we need the common one, which is always a little weird when you have a Ricky in the party. But it should work out. There we go. Hey, juicy wild meat. There's 1. Need 2 more of them. But for now, we continue heading north. Eventually, I do want to calibrate the party so that everybody does have the resist debuff upgrade that Ricky has, the skill that he has there. Alright, Central Seal Island. Because eventually that will be very, very useful for me, especially towards the end of the game when it seems like everybody has debuffs that they want to put on you. Of course, Avalanche Abasi being the number 1 threat to me right now. But you do have to go out of your way to find him. It's not like he can just happen upon you. You do have to get to him. Alright, Hodes. Nothing I particularly care about. Echidna, I believe I'm going to need something from them eventually. For now, though, we will leave them alone so I can kill more X's. Let's go from both of them. We'll do a chain attack. Couldn't aggro the other one. He's a little too far away. Alright, chain attack time. Doesn't matter if it's a good chain attack as long as it is completed. If we do it. Alright, number 2 on Juicy Wild Meat. There we go. Down you go. Auto attack did the job there. I think I'm good, but I'll take another one. Maybe it'll be good for a trade or something like that later. I only need so many things for trade these days. Most of the stuff that I was trading for before was for gifting, because that took so much work to get everybody up to max. I was told there were other ways to do it, right? Get into the right fight, revive people, bring people back from sleep, stuff like that, and it would work out quite well for you. But I wanted to kind of go the more traditional way with the gifting, because they did emphasize that a lot, especially with all the collectibles that are everywhere. So it seemed like the proper way for me to go about it. Might not have been the fastest way, though. Alright. Didn't get behind him on the back attack, so took a little bit longer. Nonetheless, down he goes. Alright, we're just going to leave that behind. No need to fight those guys. But I could need to fight any Orluga that we happen to see along our path here. Oh! Hey! Oh, there he is. Cumulus Dynamos is here. Like, I'm not worried at all at this point. Just, who's here? Oh, there's a guy here. Can I do Cyclone? Yeah, that worked out fairly well. Not the best. Alright, chain attack time. Backslash. Say sorry. Go, Carla! I don't get the third one off, but I'm okay with that. Alright, down you go. Alright, Echidna Jaw Gristle was stolen. The rest of this stuff is now mine for the taking. I don't need a ponytail. I don't think for anything. Echidna Jaw Gristle, I do need a couple of those. No refined ponytail, though. I'll have to try to keep in mind that I killed both of these guys. Ooh, Orluga Slacks. I definitely need that. Like I said, I recorded this, or at least tried to record this before, but there were some audio issues that made it pretty much unwatchable, so we are redoing it, but shouldn't be that big of a deal. I didn't get too far. Alright, one more auto attack should do the trick. There we go. Oh. My friends wanted to play too. Alright, just get it off. Kill it. Thank you. What do you have for me? Orluga Slacks. Very nice. I keep on seeing the words Shell Gauntlets, and I want to pick them up because Shell was so good in the Final Fantasy franchise if it came on equipment, especially in the early titles, but it's not the same here. It's just another term for the material that they use. There's nothing innate about it that will give you a ton of magic defense. Alright, so here's our spot. We're going to take on Pelargos Echidna. Try to get his jaw gristle. Alright, auto attack for victory. Oh, friends. Didn't see the friends. Yes, I did do a good job. Thank you for noticing. Alright. Easily done. Don't need a pony. Maybe I need a Hoed ponytail, though? I'll take it. I've been saying this whole time I don't need ponytails for anything, and then I grab one anyway. Better safe than sorry, though. Alright, there goes the first seal. And one side has lifted up as a result. For the record, I need 5 jaw gristles. I need so many. Alright. Oh. Look who showed up. Hit both of them. No reason not to. Not when I'm this over leveled for him. Alright, chain attack here. Down he goes. Just need to use chain attacks all the time. Especially if I get a kill, then I get one of the bars back. So it works out nicely for me. Alright, once that is done, let's warp back to Central Seal Island. And we will head south from here. You can see like half the bridge is there now. We need to make the other half work. Going too far. These transporters are a lot closer to the entrance than you think.